Welcome to Baxter Bell Yoga. I'm Baxter Bell. I have 3 quick requests for you and then we'll get right into our video practice for today. Number 1, please check out my website, baxterbell.com, where you can find access to my online yoga classes. You can find opportunities to dive deeper into your yoga learning, and you can find more free content. Number 2, please reach out to me personally at baxterbell.com if you'd like to set up a one-on-one session to improve your overall yoga practice, or if you'd like to address any health issues that you have with yoga therapy. Number 3, if you enjoy this video and you find it helpful, please like it when you're done. That would be really helpful. So that's it. Let's take a look at what our practice for today is. So today I'm really excited to share with you another variation with one of the poses that I like to have some fun with, which is the goddess position. Some of you have done the dynamic goddess monster stomp with me and the dynamic goddess monster stomp 2.0. And today we're going to do something that comes out of that dynamic goddess, and I'm calling it the Keith Haring twist. You might remember the artist Keith Haring and his kind of interesting stick figure humans. They weren't quite stick figures, but they had very interesting angular arms and feet. And so I'm doing this one because it actually involves a little bit of agility in the body and balance, because we're going to be on the balls of our feet at a certain point. And we want to be able to pivot on the balls of the feet so that our feet don't move further away. So it reminded me of that old twist from the 1960s, 50s and 60s. And so to do this, let's go ahead, and I actually like to work on a floor instead of a sticky mat, because sometimes my sticky mat is too firm and I end up catching on the plastic. So having something that's a little bit slicker without being completely slick kind of works nicely. So just make sure your feet are stable enough when you do this. Stepping your feet apart, let's do just a couple rounds of dynamic goddess just to get the body warmed up. So inhale the arms out to the sides. As you exhale, bend your knees in the direction your toes are pointing and bend your arms into that 90-degree angle. Inhale, straighten the arms and legs, and exhale the arms down. Let's do that again. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, bend the knees and the elbows. Inhale, straightening the arms and legs, and exhale the arms down. And again, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. Try 3 of those on your own, starting now. Follow your breath. Just getting used to coming into that shape of the goddess and exiting from it. We'll be working from that as our baseline position. Good. So as we come into this last one, pause for a moment. This is where it gets kind of interesting, because I want to come up a little bit onto the balls of my feet. And then we're going to swivel our feet to the right, and our knee's going to drop down and our arm's going to turn down. So we make this little swivel, and then we're going to swivel through center and take it right to the second side. So I'm just on the balls of my feet, pivoting to the first side again, and then pivoting through center and to the other side. So my heels are staying up the whole time. If you need to touch down for a moment, that's fine. Bending the back knee, swiveling the hips and the legs. Let's go to each side at least one more time. It's like a slow motion twist, almost like a 1970s robot action from the disco era. Beautiful. All right, here's our last series, going to the left side. And then as you come back to center, come into goddess for a moment. Feel the grounding in that position. And then inhale, straighten the arms and legs, and exhale your arms down. And then bring your feet together for a moment. Just stand in mountain pose. So again, by being up on the balls of the foot and swiveling, we have to really utilize a lot of different muscles in the body, a lot of different communication back and forth between the body and the brain. There's some agility and balance involved. So we take kind of a more stable pose like goddess, and we add those variables in to make it a little more interesting and exciting. So I hope you had fun with that. That's our dynamic goddess Keith Haring twist variation today. Play around with that in your home practice, see what you think. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and YouTube at Baxter Bell Yoga, and come join me for a live on-streaming class sometime soon. And thank you so much for being here. Namaste.